Demographic catastrophe. The death of European cultures and civilizations. With birth rates of 1.1 to 1.4 children per woman, it is a matter of a few short decades before the European cultures and civilizations disappear from the face of the earth. Instead of looking for solutions, some have decided to play the blame game. Who is not to blame? We cannot blame the Islam, the Christians, the gays, the lesbians, the feminists, the male chauvinists, and others for this demographic catastrophe. Who controls the reproduction and who controls the birth rates in the European society? Easily available contraceptives and abortions have given the total and full control over reproduction to the woman. Men, even married men, have no right to decide nor control how many children they will have, or even if their wife will have an abortion. Men have only the obligation to pay, even for a child of a one-night date they have never planned. Child custody. The law says that men and women are equal. Yet the judges, contrary to the law, almost always give the custody of the children to the woman. This, nowhere written, yet real, guarantee and certainty that they will get the custody of their children motivates the woman to have only one or two children. At the same time, this practical certainty that they will never be able to raise their children as they wish, that they will be only stuck with the bill while their children are programmed against them, dissuades realistic men from parenthood. Equalized rights. Since modern contraceptives and medicine have given the woman the sole control over birth rates, and reproduction, should not the society compensate this inequality in some way in order to reach a new balance, a new equality between men and women? If the custody courts have assigned the custody of their first two children always to the father, and only the custody of the third and fourth child to the mother, then the mothers, who are the ones who really decide and control the reproduction, would be motivated not to have only one or two children, but to have 3 or 4 children. The best interest of the child. The family courts always justify the decisions, no matter how unjust and illogical, as being in the best interest of the child. Is it not in the best interest of the born and unborn children to have an equal right and an equal chance to grow up with their father as with their mother? Currently, a woman who starts 80% of all divorces has no motivation to save the family because she is assured of child custody and financial support by the man. The equalization of the rights and custody decisions would also lead to reduced divorce rates. This is also in the best interest of the child. Family courts. A simple change in the current discriminatory court practices would change the entire situation. As it is written nowhere in the law that the woman should always get the custody of the children, one does not have to rewrite the law in order to give automatically the custody of the first two children to the father. The graveyard of civilizations. Unless the European Christian culture changes and adapts to the new age of contraceptives and abortions through new equality and new balance between men and women. It will pass to the graveyard of civilizations within a few short decades.